2, 3, 4. So Bob Dooley playing publicly for the first time in the UK the Korg PA3x arranger keyboard, and those sounds were actually from the keyboard. They were not the soundtrack of Mr. Holland's opus. You just saw the video there, and Rod was playing along with it. So welcome to the official launch of this incredible new instrument. This is quality synonymous with a brand that has for many years been associated with some of the most respected and revered talents the music business has ever produced. And now Korg are proud to be able to gather all this amazing technology into one easy-to-use, self-contained package and deliver it straight into your front room for your entertainment and your musical pleasure. So how have we managed to do this? It's quite simple, by listening to our customers over the years and creating a keyboard that works not only for the gig musician, but more so for the hobbyist who, put quite simply, wants an instrument they can sit and play. An instrument that responds to you rather than rules the performer. In other words, a true musical instrument. So whether you're a Korg user, or you're about to become one, or you're interested in the benefits of becoming one, because for you it's time for a change, here are some of the things that you get simply by turning the instrument on. You get more than 1,100 sounds, 400 preloaded styles, natural ambience drum sounds, twice the PCM capability. Now that actually means that basically the sound quality of individual sounds are of the highest quality for this generation, allowing us to achieve new sounds, new rhythms, and upgraded versions of those popular patterns we have kept in. In other words, our best styles from early models with a bright new sheen added to them. We also include an easy view, non-glare touchscreen and an easy to find lit panel feature button, so it's a straightforward task to navigate around the instrument without necessarily having to search in the screen for everything. But if that's what you want to do, or that's what you prefer, you can calibrate the screen so it responds to your individual touch, and you can use that instead. It's really up to you. So anyway, let's get some crotchets and quavers flirting, and time for the real star of the show to do a little bit of work for us now, with the help, of course, of Rod. And here we go, we're going to talk about some sounds. And a few months ago, Korg released a new digital piano. We called it the SP1. It was released to both critical and commercial success, and so much so that popular mainstream artists such as Jamie Cullum not only use it on a daily basis, but he wax lyrical about it on a daily basis. And why does he do that? Well, basically because it has some of the most authentic piano sounds you will find on any digital piano, and what better critic or judge do you need than someone like Jamie, who's built a major career on playing the real McCoy. So, without further ado, let's show you this piano sound. Okay, so we could use technical terms such as RX technology to describe the sound you're hearing. So, okay, let's use technical terms such as RX technology to describe this really high quality sound. And RX, just remember that RX stands for real experience. It speaks for itself. So what you see is what you get. Okay, along the same lines, let's show you an example of the warm electric piano sound that we have to offer. So we can keep on going through all those different sounds on board, and we are going to give you plenty of examples, but we kind of know that you're going to really like these, and we know that you expect to hear the best of the sound technology if you're listening to a Korg instrument. That's expected from us. But it's actually the things that you don't expect that really put the icing on the cake. So did you know that there is a little joystick on the left-hand side of the keyboard that is actually programmed depending on where you move it? And this adds real-time characteristics and nuances normally found only in the real instruments you're playing. And what's more, each sound is programmed with its own set of what I would call characteristics. So these changes as the sound changes. So for example, let's hear Rod put this into play with a string sound. So listen to this, absolutely amazing in its purest form. Now listen to what happens when we bring the joystick into play. How about that? Give him a round of applause. Well, it's always difficult to get sounds like the clarinet, trumpet, trombone right on a keyboard, but again, with real experience technology, and a little help from the joystick, just add a little bit of water, and everything springs to life. So all of a sudden, we have our very own homegrown Dixieland band. about that? Enjoying it so far, yeah? Right, okay, we'll go on. So acoustic instruments are hard to imitate because although we're listening to keyboards, we're often impressed by the essence of what we consider to be an accurate sound. We often forget the natural ambience and effects that we only hear from time to time. So let's have a listen to this example of the acoustic guitar. Sounds are an integral part of the instrument's makeup. So in the case of the guitars, harmonics, fret and body noises, they're all part of what makes the song guitar. So, on to the organ. So do we have organ sounds? The answer is yes, of course we do. Indeed, what good would a keyboard be to many of you without drawbars and the very famous Hammond organ heritage? So we also throw in just the right rhythm styles also to wrap you in a blanket of tantalising, tremulating textures that taunt and tease you and tie you up with the tempting, titillating tourniquet of traditional tone wheel stuff. Yeah. There we go. Classical organ now, and you know, whether it's a chapel or a cathedral, whether you're with or without your choir, whether you like Phantom of the Opera or you're into Sheep May Safely Graze, the Korg PA3x we think fits any size requirement for your classical organ tastes. So here's a taster. Let's have a look at some more styles. We like styles. So the PA3x delivers over 400 of these, as we said before, straight out the box. Each one is a fully realised musical environment dedicated to creating a musical style. So with so many to choose from, the PA3x can provide instant access to a vast and basically robust range of musical genres. Each style features 4 fill-in and break patterns, one for each variation. So using the new auto-fill function, it can also be automatically recalled as you move between 4 variations. So have a listen to this really cool big band shuffle, which really makes you want to shuffle. Continuing with the jazz scene then, Rod now demonstrates, as we all know, that sizes and everything, as we go from big band to a smaller swing band, but packing just as big a punch. Okay, so now we're going to really warm things up a little bit and play this great little rhythm. Again, it's a jazz rhythm. We're just going to slow things down and chill out a little bit. And over to you, Rod.